Okay. Jess, could you turn up your volume a little bit? And we should be live. Let me just
Now, question.
let me just confer with Twitch. This is probably an awkward start. Uh, yes, so it's going. Hello, welcome to Cast the Die. If you're out there, uh, I don't think we did this last time, which we forgot. So I'm going to introduce us first. I am Christopher Baez. I will be the DM on this homebrew adventure of silliness, possibly. Uh, do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Just your name and your character's name.
Hi, I'm Lonnie. I will be Chestnut.
Oh, Halfling
Jonathan.
Bard.
Skazz.
Yeah.
Halfling Bard Chestnut.
Jonathan. Skazz. Goblin Bard.
Cena, aka Skinny Backhand Johnson, Tiefling Paladin.
And Jets.
I am Jess. I am Essential A. The heck am I? The team sorcerer.
You're Tiefling Sorcerers. Okay, so...
Still trying to figure out how to turn my volume. I'm on a world.
Well, that's impressive. Yeah, so, previously on Cast the Die... Oh, nope, you went lower there.
That was just me.
Oh. Okay, so previously on Cast the Die, you guys... Well, you met, because it was our first session. Oh, I should also say we are missing a player currently because she is on business trips doing what's called real life. And she will be gone for at least another week, but in 2 more weeks she should be back. She plays the Wood Elf Druid, Elchris. And now, back to previously. So previously, you guys met for the first time. Chestnut and Elchris were hanging out for a couple weeks together because you were both new to the city, but Chestnut pretends like you know Chestnut likes to pretend like she knows everything.
Sir, she does know everything.
Yes. So we introduced you. You were performing in a bar trying to get coin or free drinks, which you accomplished, getting a discount. Eventually you joined by Essential walking into the bar, thinking the bartender was just handing out money, not understanding how work works yet. And Skinny following suit, because he saw a pretty lady. You did some work. You handled in the bar. You saw the bartender Frank disappear in the back to get Skinny a drink, and then just not come back for quite a while. You went to investigate and found him in a secret cellar, being beaten up by some thugs. You helped him out, killing the thugs and taking their dog for yourselves after healing it up. And he put you on a little job. They were after an item he was holding for them, but was stolen by a rival gang, the Skull Rats. Whereupon, during this discussion, Skazz came into the bar, seeking something that from Frank, and getting roped into helping you with your current quest. I'm going to be saying a lot as I am going over things, trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I gotta stop it. So he sent you on this little job to a sewer layer of the Skull Rats that he knows about, where they keep various magical items, whereupon you met a rather uncooperative gnome and his Gelatinous Cube friend, Tony. You did not find out the gnome's name before you dumped him on a roof. Skinny.
I stand by my decision.
I don't.
I stand by your decision sometimes.
I stand somewhere else.
Yeah. So, the Gelatinous Cube, Tony, was mostly being able to be seen because inside of it was a suit of copper armor, which when it retreated, it dumped on the floor and you lost track of it, which led to Skazz and Chestnut walking straight into it and going unconscious immediately. Through some luck and perhaps it not being as strong as the usual cube is, you managed to survive and beat it, and you didn't lose anyone.
We got lucky.
Yes.
Like a lot of lucky.
Yes, you did. You also then found, when going back to retrieve the gnome, you found out that he had left a mannequin behind and disappeared himself. But in that mannequin, you found a key. With some investigation, you found where it belongs, that it fit into the carving of their symbol in the tunnelway, and opened up a secret storage room where you found a lot of items. A lot of magical items and quite a bit of gold. I don't know if you all wrote that down individually or if someone wrote down it as a group fund.
So,
That is up
I
to
only
you
wrote down
guys.
the- I got.
Okay.
I did not write down what our partner, our druid partner got.
Yes. So unfortunately our
That's
druid is
fine.
not here, so... I have the items written down. I did not write down the gold you got. Because you guys don't know the items yet, so I wrote those down.
I got crap.
Yes. And then, so that was actually...
Same. Same.
So, lot of recap here. So, 2 weeks ago, that's when it happened. Last week, we were missing all but 2 of our players, our bards. And so we had a little mini-adventure that took place in the middle of that session when they ran into the Gelatinous Cube and went
Finally.
unconscious. They mind-melded with it, and... Oh, Zoom's going a bit crazy.
What the fuck, guys?
Okay, so, I think I fixed it. So, yes. Last week they had an adventure. They mind-melded with the Gelatinous Cube and discovered that it was weakened by a tiefling who looked like she had descended from the demon prince of slimes. Her
Neat.
form was all slime, and she was wearing that copper armor that you saw and found. Her name was Tenacity, and she had you help her. She had Skazz and Chestnut help her on a little adventure that was to retrieve an item that was being held within this mental dimension that was keeping her from being free. So you helped her with that, fought some gelatinous guards, recovered this magical stone, and you saw her form, like, separate from the worlds. And then when she pushed you out, you lost most of your memories of what occurred, but you remember Tenacity, and you remember that Skazz. In your bag, you have a little gem that you believe fits into the armor somehow to somehow restore her consciousness. But you also know that is just a piece of her consciousness. And yes, she believes she was split up into multiple parts in order to control various multiple monsters. And that is where we left off. So technically we left off, you guys, just... Oh, hi Kat.
That's Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
So yeah, we left off 2 weeks ago where you guys had found all these items in the storage room. And I
Okay.
think I forgot to mention this last session. You guys did find the black wooden box
Yes.
with a silver inlay that you were looking for. And that is where we left off, so you haven't opened it yet. Or haven't tried to, if you wanted to.
Okay, who's gonna open the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I think it's gonna be Chestnut.
Okay.
It's gonna probably
And,
Chestnut.
I just kind of hold the box out for Chestnut.
Okay. Chestnut,
Open
do
the
you
box.
try to open it?
I try.
It's locked.
I need a key.
Okay. We probably don't. I can make an investigation check to see if I can find a key, but I don't have high hopes out of character.
You could try.
Yep. Alright, investigation. 17.
That's not bad.
Yeah, okay, so you actually don't find a key. The keyhole on it looks like it is just decoration. Instead, you find a little like a little tumbler on the back with no numbers.
Tumbler on the back. What do you mean exactly? Sorry.
It's a
Sorry.
combination lock.
Oh,
Yeah, a little spinning, a little spinning knob.
guys, there's this knob. I think
How
the
many
password is
Tumblr numbers are there?
There are no numbers on it.
What? You know what I mean, like twisty thingies.
There's no notches on it.
What?
Oh, that
It
makes it more
is-
fun.
Yeah, it is a smooth little knob, but when you mess with it, you see that it turns.
God, cat, please. Okay, bye.
Do you want to see one of my 8?
Oh, you're 8 cats. I was wondering what 8 was.
Not for now.
So
Did-
we don't have
You don't have
a
key,
key.
and you don't see anything to give you a sign of how this opens.
Does it have like did anybody do Arcana on it?
Oh, I guess I could. Oh no, I got an 11. So, heck that.
Oh, wait, actually, I forgot because this was 2 weeks ago. Jess, or Essential, you cast Detect Magic, right?
I actually do not have detect magic.
I thought you'd cast Detect Magic last on session 1.
Nope. Nope. I think that was Lonnie.
Chestnut?
I'm double
does-
checking my spells.
Someone did. Did you just
Yes.
did you just think you had it?
It was my character. I did it as a ritual.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Chestnut, actually, when you inspect it, on this smooth knob, you see floating above it arcane symbols, or you
Okay.
see like glowing lines floating just above it as you turn it over. There are no numbers, but there is the phases of the moon.
Phases of the moon. Okay, so
So,
I'm gonna
like, floating above the tumbler, when you flip it over, you see in the air, like, little glowing lines, and then a full circle that's filled in. On the opposite side, a circle that is empty, and then symbols that essentially represent the phases of the moon.
Okay, so all right, I tell everybody about it. Like, hey, look, there's a moon, and then there's another moon, and then there's a third moon, and then there's the 12th moon, and then like this one is like a fingernail that I bite off.
Gross.
Not gross.
Totally gross.
Not gross.
Sorry, I have another computer I can't see.
I'm assuming. Ask our druid friend.
Oh, okay.
Using nature to decipher the moon phases.
Okay, she doesn't have a voice, so I can't mimic that, because that would just be mimicking her voice, and I can't do that. Let's see. Her nature was... Don't remember exactly, but I think I remember what it was. Oh wait, actually. I don't know. I mean, I know the moon, but I don't know how that would help. Have you tried pushing it?
Chestnut, try pushing it.
Push.
It unlocks.
Oh.
Your best guess is that it was a trick that make it look more complicated than it was.
That's okay.
From the back.
It's in the box.
You open it up.
It's in the box.
Okay.
While I open it up like away from me, just in case, you know.
Are you like showing it to someone else, or are you just pointing it at the
I
air?
just open it up away from me.
Okay, you open up the box away so no one sees what's inside. Nothing happens.
Did anything come? Okay, now I look at it.
Okay, inside is like a bluish purple velvet interior, and resting on two like silver, like little prongs that like hold it above, is a stick with what looks like a leather-wrapped grip in the center.
The wand.
I grab
and
the velvet
you do
and
see
start,
that
like,
it. Okay, you do see that it is magical with your detect magic.
Who wants a magic stick? I don't want it.
I'm pretty sure Frank wants it.
Cool, thank you, Frank. Have you guys ever read of Mice and Men?
Yes.
You know how Lenny is obsessed with soft things?
Mm.
Yeah, so Chestnut just begins to rub the velvet like all over her face.
Oh, and right, you see the School of Magic, I believe, so you can tell that it is enchantment.
Okay.
It's,
Okay, I don't want the stick. I'm dropping it. Bye.
Don't drop it. That's what we're supposed to be getting.
Let's put it back in the box.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
no,
But I want
Put it back in the
velvet.
box.
It's so soft.
Back in
Put the bunny back in the box.
I hate you.
This is going. Someone's gonna shoot Jess.
No, please don't shoot her.
Saying that's the natural progression.
I love you.
Let me do. Skazz does not feel love though.
One has identified, do they?
So are you putting it back in the box?
Yes.
Back in the box.
Okay, the item is back in the box. The stick.
Alright, so we're getting a magic wand for a random bartender. This is normal.
Yeah. Could be.
Let's do that.
Let us venture towards Frank. Return to him, and perhaps reward shall be ours.
Okay, you want to venture back towards Frank?
Actually,
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna be the one to hold the box.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just that I don't trust. I have just met a number of you, and I think I've proven myself the most trustworthy one here.
Mm-hmm.
The one who's disguising themselves as something else.
But I tell you guys, I'm disguising myself.
Oh, Jonathan,
Valid point.
I just got a message from someone that your volume's kind of low from one of our viewers.
Who's
Hello, Dexter. Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
I hear you fine, but apparently you're coming up low on the stream. So
Thank
if
you,
can-
Dexter.
How are we?
Oh god, I crashed. No, I didn't.
Or actually, I'm just going to move it up here for better vocality. I tend to talk quiet anyway because I boom. Okay, how's that?
Okay. Oh. Might want to move the mic away from your mouth a little bit, because now it's picking up your breathing.
Cool. All right. Hashtag look for new mic.
Yeah. Okay. So you are going to hold on to the box?
I'm going to hold on to the box.
Okay.
I am sending what I will try to do outside of sight.
Okay. Okay, so you start making your way. Are you in disguise again, or was that a... You did that with a kit, right? Not a
I'm gonna
spell?
have to just pull out the disguise kit because I am out of first level spells.
Okay. What are you going to disguise yourself as?
Let's see. We've got a trench coat, only good for 2 people. Let's see. We've got the very poofy hat. Very good for staying undercover. How about just this nice little cloak and theater mask? Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So just a little cloak and masked figure hiding or walking at the back of the group.
I've
Okay.
always wanted to join a masquerade.
Oh, it's very fun. It's very fun.
Okay, so you make your way back to Frank at the Shy Clam. Oh. Just a second. Okay, so you make your way back. And as you enter the Shy Clam, make me a perception check.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody?
Yes.
11.
Everybody.
All I rolled today is 11s.
I got an 11 as well.
Total of
The
11?
hell?
Yep.
Yes.
15. I rolled an 11 though.
Wait. Oh, okay. That's funny. And I got a 10. My perception is just a 10.
Okay. So, as you enter the Shy Clam Tavern, Chestnut, you see Frank at the bar talking with a man in a guard's uniform.
Okay, I don't think she'd care.
Okay. Then how do you proceed?
Forward.
Well, what do you say? Are you just walking up? How are you proceeding?
Are you guys going to
He,
the
he,
bar?
he does not seem to notice you because he is busy talking with this guardsman.
I kind of hang to the back of the group,
Okay.
just as a, and I try to whisper to whoever's in front of me. I assume that's going to be essential.
Probably yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it sounds like Chestnut is walking up front.
Okay, I whispered to Essential, I think he's a bit preoccupied. Maybe we should try back another time, or maybe in half an hour.
Maybe we could just get a drink while we wait.
I'm okay with that.
Free drinks for all.
Well, not for me.
You can have one of mine.
Oh, thanks. I was really confused at my mixing lemonade and whiskey together.
It blew
So-
my mind.
Right? It's like if you put 2 good things together, you might get a better thing.
Doesn't always work though.
No, it does
No.
not.
So is there,
That's
a wench? I don't know what you call like
A barmaid?
a barmaid. About
I mean, you could call them a wench, but they might spit in your drink.
Or just ignore you altogether and then no drinks.
Yes. So the barmaid comes over and like takes your orders. 5 or wait, no. Yes, 5. I
Yep,
don't know.
5.
If, yeah, I think Elkers is gonna get something. So she goes to get your drinks from Frank. Skazz, as the barmaid talks to Frank to get the order, the guardsman, like, you can see him, like, turn to just, like, see the person walking up, and you can see the side face. You recognize this guardsman.
Got it. I am thankfully still in the cloak and mask.
Yep. Okay.
And I am just going to go stay about my business.
Okay. So you give it a couple minutes, you get your drinks, you drink. Eventually the guardsman, like, walks out of the tavern,
Mm-hmm.
and Frank is left alone at the bar.
All right. Since I have the box, I'll go up to the bar.
Okay.
And
There you are.
Are you literally
You
gonna
got-
try to put it back in his pocket again?
no. He knows that we're. I mean, he wants this box,
Okay.
so I'm going to just take the box and goes. Sorry about the delivery. It's a little later than we would have liked, but I think it should be up to your standards.
Tony liked the cake.
Wait, are you at the bar as well, Essential?
I would be.
Yeah, I'm just there.
Okay. Okay, so
We're just there.
Skazz, he grabs the box from you, gives it a quick glance, and says, "Oh, you did good.
Thank
You with them before? No, you're the one that trying to put things in my pocket.
Yeah, that kept falling out.
So you say. Okay. How much did I say I owed you? If you don't remember, I don't think you... Well,
It
let's
was
see.
what, like 50 gold a person?
Pretty sure we're.
Oh, yeah.
100.
No.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, no. Here, I can spare you 10 gold. But I might have more work for you. I just met with, hold on. I just met with a contact. Do you see yourselves as the law? Do you prefer to hold up the law?
As Ophelion says it, so it shall be.
I mean, actual laws.
I mean, I'm thinking that the law can hold up its own britches, but you know.
Sometimes they could use help.
It,
So-
it would fall down if somebody didn't hold it up.
That's true.
So I see you have drinks, so I assume you saw me talking with the guardsman.
Mm-hmm.
And you know of my dealings with the underworld?
Oh, yeah, question. How is old Garrett doing?
Oh, you know him.
Oh, yeah. We go way back.
He's never mentioned you. Anyway,
Well,
so I'm sort of an informant for him, and we could use more hands. So if you'd like to continue sticking it to the gangs, I guess, I could probably get him to pay you.
it's up to these guys right here. Like I said, I came in a little late to their party, so if they say it's cool, I'll follow. If they say no, then nah.
Actually, you know what? Let me call him back. And he
Oh,
takes
you don't
out
have to do that.
he takes out a little stone and says, "No, I insist. Hey, Garrett, come back. The guys who helping me out, they're already here." And he puts the stone away.
I'm still wearing
So-
the mask, right?
Yes, you're still wearing the mask.
Cool.
If I may inquire, what is in that box, sir?
As I said, I don't know. I was not paid to open it. I was paid to hold it. I assume something
I'll
magical.
open it and find out.
Okay. He takes it and, like, opens it. No one put the lock back on. It's a stick. I mean, I'm assuming it's a wand. Doesn't look that impressive to me. And he closes it back up and stuffs it under the bar.
Hmm.
For now. I don't see what the big deal is. But
Literally, it was impressive enough that somebody else wanted it.
apparently, I have no idea what it does, though.
Yeah, you know the big magic types, always trying to get more magic things.
Yeah, that's magic's kind of big for a gang, but yeah, I guess.
You always need like one guy who shouts funny words and stuff happens.
Is that you?
Oh no, I shout normal words and nothing happens.
Yeah. Well, Garrett should be back if you want to talk to him. He might have a job for you already.
Cool.
Otherwise, I have to wait for him to come back and pass it on to me, and then I pass it on to you. It's a whole process. I
There's
mean,
a
you
lot
don't
of
have
middleman
you don't
work.
you don't have to. You could always go find other work or just drink. Hey, I mean, you're paying at least,
I'm
right?
thirsty. I'm
Yeah, I'm
thirsty.
paying.
You want another drink?
I'm thirsty. Feed me. Drink me.
That's disgusting.
He just grabs a mug from a passed out patron and puts it in front of you.
Wow,
It's half full,
yes.
but it's a mug that's much larger than the ones you usually get since you're a halfling.
Backwash.
Well,
How late is it?
we really struck
How
it
late
rich
is it?
here.
So about now it's getting to it's almost dusk by now.
All right. Any shops be open? Or are they closing up? Or
Most shops are gonna be closing up soon. What kind of shop are you looking for?
perhaps somewhere with a magical variety where we can figure out some things, discover some things, or perhaps a blacksmith to get this armor tuned.
How obsessed with cleanliness are you?
Not very obsessed.
Okay.
Depends
So
on what.
there is a late night magic shop.
After dark.
They open all day, but it's the only one to open up after dark. Yeah, not that kind of after dark. I thought you were a paladin guy.
That kind of scene.
Anyway,
How can there be more than one after dark? I mean, it's either dark or it's not, sir.
what? I know. I
Maybe
said
it's
it's the
like
only one
halfway
open after dark. What?
This is.
Anyway, it's called the Cobalt Cap.
Oh, I like it.
Here, let me give you directions. And he scribbles down on like a scrap of parchment and like, hands it to you. And
Oh, nice.
he's drawn what looks like a mound of dirt with a door and a tree growing out of it. That's look for that.
Where, sir?
You'll once you see it, you'll know you found it.
Very well.
So are you gonna go out and find it, or are you gonna drink for a bit more?
Depending on whether or not the group wants to do dealings with the guard or not.
I mean,
I'm not sure if
I could always pick up a job from Garrett now, and I could always see what Garrett wants now and tell you about it tomorrow. I'm sure he'd like to meet you, but that could wait. If you're gonna be dealing with him.
True. How about, let's see. How about we go to that blacksmith, and then when we come back here, you just relay what Garrett's looking to do.
Will do.
Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, blacksmithing we go. And take
It's not a blacksmith, it's a magic shop.
magic shop we go.
Blacksmith's gonna be closed already.
He's not after dark.
He's
A
not.
magic shopping we go. A magic shopping we go.
What? You're telling me a blacksmith with all that fire doesn't want to actually stay open at night? That seems weird.
Not the blacksmith here. He does his work in the morning.
Okay. I'm good with that. It's fine.
Okay, so
Just off.
What was that? Oh, you.
Let's be honest.
So you navigate through the streets. You head more towards the inner or away from the port of refuge, more towards the like, not the outskirts, but it's somewhere in the center of the city. It's about it's like on the edge of the nicer part of town, like right on the edge. So it gets a little clientele from both the sailors coming in and from the richer populace. Uh, so you obviously see this building. It's like located on a plot of land that looks like a park, and in the center of it is a large hill of dirt with bushes and grass growing on it, and there is a large tree growing out the side of it with cobalt blue leaves.
Neat.
And it's kind of been cut into the shape of a mushroom.
It's really pretty.
And it's got like a worn wooden door in the front of the mount.
It large enough to fit a humanoid size.
Yes. The mound is about 2 stories tall. It looks like it could be. There's no like windows on the upper part of the mound, so you're not quite sure, but yeah. It looks like if there is building underneath it, it could be up to 2 stories in height.
Skizz, if you may do the honors, you're better with this sort of thing than I am.
Yep. Just so we're clear though, what are we metaphoring honors as?
What was that? I didn't hear.
Skaz looks at you when you said honors and has no clue what you're talking about.
I didn't say honors. I said
You're better at this.
sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna sit this one out.
Okay. Who has the magical items?
You have them split up between you. Oh, actually, so Elchris is actually going to say, I think I'll stay behind for a day and see if I can perhaps train this dog to like us. You can take my items if you're going to get them looked at, but I want them back.
Very well.
Okay, I hand her items to Chestnut.
Okay.
Chestnut, you are very persuasive at asking people what
yeah.
you want.
You all are. Elchris gives you the brooch, the ring, the axe, and the boots.
Nice. I've got the orbs and potions.
The Orby potions.
Yes.
So are you giving that to Chestnut, or?
No, I'll hold on to that because that's a lot of things to carry.
Yes. In case you forgot the items you have, Skazz has the 2 potions, the little crystal ball, and 2 scrolls.
Yep.
Okay, so who is entering?
I'll enter.
Are you entering
I'll-
alone, or are you all going
I'll
in?
enter. I'll follow.
Okay, so just Skinny and Skazz. Okay, so as you open the door, Skinny, a little bell rings out, and as the interior of this place looks a little neater, the dirt has been packed into solid walls. There's like a carpet of grass, like a carpet, not grass, of like moss all along the floor. And there's little clusters of bioluminescent mushrooms acting as lights inside. And it is filled with, around the room there's like shelving and cases made of the same old worn wood as the door was. And there is a counter on the far side, no one currently behind it. And you do see a doorway with like beads hanging in front of it.
Oh god, is this a hippie magic shop?
That's what I was thinking.
If you give it a second, in just a moment, the beads part and a large humanoid figure walks through the beads, led by a large blue hat, like a large rim hat. But as they look up, you see that it's not a human. It is rather a gaunt, skinny-looking mushroom person is the best descriptor you can think of.
Myconoids or whatever they're called.
Out of character, yes.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to the Cobalt Cap.
Hello.
How may I be of assistance today?
Well, you see, we were just passing through. We heard that you were one of the few good magic shops open, and the best time to get you was at night. So we were like, hey, we don't know what these magic things do. Let's ask this guy.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I do. Yes, that is true. I am one of the best magic shops. And I'm the only one open at night. So you were hoping to get some items identified?
Yep. Yep, that is a thing we came here to do. Ain't that right, Skinny?
That is correct, my good man. How much do you charge for such a service?
That will be 25 gold for 2 items, and an additional gold for every item afterwards. It is quite a time-intensive thing.
Oh.
It's a rather steep price, if I do say so myself.
Are you looking to make a deal?
Are we working to make a deal?
Looking to make a deal.
He said it was 25 for one thing, and then
No,
more for
25 for
25
2
for
things,
one gold,
and then
for each
1
item
gold
afterward.
additional item.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. But
That's actually not bad.
yeah,
But you know, if it works out this time around, we'll pay your initial fee, and then if we're satisfied with your service, we'll probably make a number of return visits. Ain't that right?
Yes,
It
please
does seem-
return. I enjoy return customers and perhaps can give you a discount in the future.
Ooh.
But for now, 25.
Okay.
Were you just wanting 2 items identified, or would you prefer to pay the additional fee?
The
It's-
additional fee. Got a few things, I'm afraid.
How much am I doing?
So we have 2 scrolls, what looks to be 4 pieces of armor/weapons, and a crystal ball. So that's 7? If my math is good.
so that would be 30 gold.
Yeah. 30 gold.
What about the one in your pocket?
Perhaps on a return visit, but
Very
right
well.
now, I'll be just fine.
Okay, for 7 items. That is going to take me a little over an hour.
Got any checkerboards?
No, but I will keep that in mind. Enchanted chessboard. That could probably sell well to the nobles.
Oh, I was thinking more of like in a little waiting room while people wait for your
Feel free to
services.
browse.
Okay, that is a thing we can do.
Shopping is
Unfortunately,
good.
I don't have any games on me.
Okay.
Okay, so are Essential and Chestnut just waiting outside?
Essential?
Chestnut?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
gonna sit outside on the lawn for an hour.
No, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
I'm bored. See if there's any cool toys.
Okay. Since you got an hour, you see various items. He's got swords, shields. You do see a bag, a couple of different various bags of varying shapes. You see a set of armor. Wait, you said 7 items? So was that... Were you including the armor on that?
Oh, right. The armor's
Also,
not magical.
wait,
is it?
so were you including the potions on that?
No, I was the 2 scrolls and my
Oh,
crystal
2
ball
scrolls
plus
in the ball. Okay. Yeah,
the
okay,
4
that's
things
7,
from our
right?
druid.
Right. Okay. Okay, so... Actually, this isn't... Oh, as he's handing the scrolls in. Oh, scrolls? I should be able to do that without the spell. A little less than an hour then.
Okay, that's good.
And I will reduce the fee by a gold, since scrolls are only 50, or only 5 silver.
Oh,
So magnanimous.
look at that.
Okay, so yeah, you see various items. Do you take any closer looks at anything? Is there anything you'd want to keep an eye out for? If you want to look around, make an investigation check.
Okay. I'm kind of looking to see what sort of cloaks he has, so I'll go ahead and do an investigation.
Okay.
Well, come on. Oh, that's just a 10.
Just 10?
Just.
I did worse. I got a 9.
Okay, so looking at the little cloak rack, or... Yeah, cloak rack in the shop, you see not many at the moment. He's got 2 currently. One is a bright red color with golden edging and designs on it, and it's got a label saying Cape of the Montebac.
Cape of the Montebac.
Yes, 1,000 gold. The other one is, let's see, what was it? It's more of a deep gray, and it's got a hood, and it, like, the tips of the cloak descend farther, and it has a little tail on it. It says
Cute.
Cloak of the Manta Ray. 350 gold.
Rich for our blood, I believe.
But now...
Magic items are expensive.
Yep.
Essential, were you looking for anything in particular?
Not really. Just looking around to see if there's anything shiny that catches my attention.
Okay.
Are there any pigeon-sized hats?
Just a moment. So, for shiny, let's see. You see some glasses. You see them from a distance, and they're up higher on a shelf. Would you
Okay,
like to...
so I walk up to them, try to get a better look.
Okay. They're like gold glasses with crystalline lenses. They are labeled Eyes of Charming. 400 gold.
That's, they're pretty, but I don't have 400.
Investigate.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Rings to go on these.
To go on your hand, on your slapping hand.
Yep. 10 as well.
Okay.
We are perfectly average, guys.
There's an assortment of rings. A lot of them say non. So a lot of them are in a section that says unenchanted. There
Okay.
is.
Stop.
Let's see. There are, however, 2 rings that have their own separate label. One looks like it goes onto 2 fingers, and it says Ring of Spell Storing. And the other has like a ram's head on it, and it says Ring of the Ram.
I don't recall what Ring of the Ram does.
Would you like to ask him? He's currently at the counter, like eyes glowing over these items.
If he's busy, I'm not gonna bug. What about just cosmetic rings?
There are plenty of just cosmetic rings that aren't enchanted. Some are pure silver, some are all gold. There's one made of jade.
Do they have any letters on them?
None of them have letters on them.
I want to spell skinny backhand.
There is a little sign saying custom rings available. Price depends on order.
How many fingers do you have on one hand?
I can fit backhand on these. Just like, that's about it. Yeah, we'll worry about. I don't need any of that stuff.
We'll worry about semantics later.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
So you
Pigeon-sized hats. is the-
pigeon-sized hats.
Yep.
There are no pigeon-sized hats, though you do
Yes, yeah.
know magical items
wait.
adjust to size of things attuned to them.
This is true. Then I look for a pet department.
Pet department.
Yep.
There's a pet department. A small little corner of the store has pots of plants. It has like a, when you look at the label, it looks like it has a automatic refilling feeder. There is a unseen servant leash to walk your dog for you.
That's great.
It's like the opposite of the invisible dog leash.
And roll me a percentile die and tell me high or low.
You got it.
No, tell me high or low first. Sorry, tell me what result you're looking for, and then re-roll.
I was going to be looking for high. So
Okay,
here we
re-roll.
go. Exactly 50.
Neutralist.
Did you not?
Okay, so, kind of in the corner, kind of stuffed behind some other things, you find pigeon pants.
Pigeon pants?
Yes. Oh, they're
Sure.
bird pants, but so they're
look for a
essentially
label.
a garment to keep animals
birds.
from, yes. So they're called bird breeches of cleanliness. 10 gold.
10 gold? Okay, I'm
Sorry.
going to hold on to that.
Oh, and on the other side of the label you see glamored, or glamour effect additional 5 gold.
And
So-
fancy bird pants.
Hershey pants?
Mr. Fancy Pants.
So essentially, you probably know enough about magic. Glamour effect means that you can change the fashion style whenever you want. Kind of like Skinny's cloak. You can decide the fashion of these pants that you put on your bird.
This is going to be perfect.
15 gold though.
It's 15 gold, yo. It's only 15 gold.
Are you gonna pay the 15 gold for the
I am
glamour?
going to pay the 15 gold for this pair of pants.
Okay.
For this bird.
I don't have the money for that, dude. I don't have money for that.
Yeah. How much money do you have left after the identification? Or
after
how are you guys
the
splitting
ident-
up the cost for that?
Well, I actually found money last time.
Yes.
Like, I was one of the only ones who found money. So in my pockets, let's see, drinks, we take out that as well. And the 29, not 30 gold for that. So I still have 41 gold.
Jesus.
So, yep, 15 gold for pants for a bird. Sound investment.
Okay. By this time, you've all had a look around, except Chestnut. Did you want to look around at all?
Yes.
Okay. Make me an investigation check and tell me what you're looking for.
Crud.
Doesn't have to be any specific item, just like it could be like essential, looking for something shiny, or are you looking for something green? I don't know.
All right. Let's. What would Chestnut want? Something shiny.
Okay. Make an
All right,
investigation.
investigate. 11.
Okay.
Who's with the 11s today?
I don't know.
11.
You pretty much are attracted to the same things, essential and skinny wear. You see the eyes of charming. You see the various rings. Yeah, that's about all you notice. Like you're
Okay.
kind of you kind of get distracted. You see the shiny things they're looking at, but then you also get distracted because this place is nature inside, which you thought that only existed in the Feywild. Like you have not seen it since you came here, so this is kind of almost homey for you. So you got kind of get distracted by that.
All right. I'm good.
Okay, so the hour passes and he's finished identifying all your items, and he says, "You found some interesting things.
You're an interesting thing.
Thank you. I try.
No.
What would you like me to start with?"
If you don't mind, the crystal ball.
Ah, this is a pretty simple one. It's a drift globe. You just lights up
Just
and it follows you around.
Neat.
It's a little mobile lantern.
uh,
Pretty simple.
Okay. Out of character. Who does not have dark vision?
Chestnut. That's about it.
Chestnut. Okay. I'm going. Hey, fellow Vard.
Yeah.
I think you need a little light source following you around.
You're a little light source.
No, oh, that's cute, but I am definitely not.
Okay.
Okay, and he just passes it to you. What were the scrolls, anyway?
Thank you.
The first scroll, let's see, you have two scrolls. One is for a cantrip, the other for a first level spell. The cantrip is... Sorry, my own bird is getting a little up there. The first cantrip is for... where is it? Wait, no, I just lost it. Spare the dying.
Oh.
Useful. Once.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's really useful.
and your first... The other scroll is for fairy fire. Useful again.
Yeah. So one for finding the invisible, and the other for
Saving a life.
not.
Or not.
Right. Okay. Who has a problem? A question to just the group. Anybody have a fear of invisible things?
No.
No.
All right. I'm going to keep the scroll of fairy fire.
Logical.
Someone hardier should have spare the dying. I think it probably should go to Skinny.
I am really hard.
That was more information than I was
Phrasing.
requiring, but all right. So
Done.
taking the scrolls, I stuff the one. the fairy fire in my backpack and hand the other to Skinny.
Huzzah!
Okay. And you didn't give him potions, so...
Nope.
Okay, next then, let's start with the other things. Which would you like to start with, if you care?
Do not care. From here.
Okay then. The ring then. Let's start with small.
Yay.
The ring is a ring of jumping.
Ring
Do you
of
know what that
jumping.
does?
I don't know.
Or do
what
I
that
must I
does.
explain it all to you?
It
I
either
assume
jumps
you-
or it makes you jump.
I assume you jump better with a ring of jumping.
So it requires you to attune to it,
Okay.
and while you're wearing it, you can cast the jump spell. As a
Oh.
bonus action, at will.
Ooh.
Only on yourself.
Oh.
Well, as fun as it would have been to mess with people.
I don't know. Tiny people with mad hops. Pretty entertaining.
Tiny people with mad hops would be entertaining.
Yes. The next item, let's go with...
It's
Let's work our way
triple
up.
jump.
Is a brooch of shield.
Brooch of shield.
Wait, is it brooch of shielding or shield?
Shielding.
Yeah, I think I said that wrong. Yes, brooch of shielding. I forgot the ing. Also requires attunement. While wearing it, you have resistance to force damage and are immune to magic missiles.
Hmm.
I don't know how often you come across magic users, but potentially useful.
You'd be surprised.
Excuse me.
Oh, is
Got a
that?
tickle in my throat.
I was gonna say essential. Is that something you're looking to protect yourself from?
It does not
You get
improve magic missiles.
Oh,
Right.
well, never
It
mind then.
makes you immune to them.
Well, that's still cool.
So you can't
Wizard
shoot
types.
yourself.
Wait. So if you try to shoot yourself with magic missile, does it just bounce off, or
Does it just fizzle out? What happens?
We should test this with science.
It fizzles out and you waste the spell.
You
Oh.
made us not test this with science.
I mean, it does say a creature of your choice that you can see.
Yep.
While you... If you have a mirror, you can see yourself. I'm talking about if you have the brooch. The
Oh.
brooch cancels out the spell.
Okay. Okay.
So, essential. Is there a person in this group you get along least with?
Give it to the halfling.
Got it.
I thought we had love.
And you still
I will not ask questions about that.
and you still think you have love.
Last
Thought we had a
item.
specific kind of love.
Here, you got a present.
gave you
Yay.
a
Yay.
Last item, then. The boots. These are boots of elven
Wait,
kind.
wait. There was an axe.
Oh, yes, axe. That's pretty simple. It's a +1 hand axe.
Oh, just a fancy axe.
Yes. Hits better, hits stronger.
Okay.
It's good. It's just not
It's
very
good. Yeah. It's
flavorful.
just not that special.
It's pretty special, but there's
I'm
no
just saying.
unique effects to it. It's just better at hitting.
Exactly. It's less sparkly than the others.
It's your last item, boots of elven kind.
Oh, snap.
Oh shit! What up?
Are we Rochambeauing this, guys?
Who am I handing these to?
Me.
No.
Me.
You. Hey.
I'm
You
cute.
got a brooch and a shiny orb.
I don't want the orb.
But it loves you.
I love it.
Follows you around.
It follows me around and I love it.
Okay. Then don't abandon your child. That said, I think our druid has been very kind about all this, and she did find a number of these. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't even have these to fight over. So I think she should get the boots.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Out of character, absolutely.
Sounds good.
Since she's not here to say it, I will say she did ask for all the items she found back.
Also, who here can use axes?
Huh.
That's
I think just... Actually, I don't know if bards can. They are
I-
simple weapons. Do you
oh,
use...
it's a simple weapon.
Do you have
yeah,
all
but
simple weapons, or...
It's a simple weapon. The issue is that it's not
strength?
a
It's not
finesse
finesse.
weapon.
Yeah. So, technically the bards or skinny.
Yeah.
It's a hand axe,
It's a hand axe.
so you can throw it.
Yes.
Yep.
It does not come back to you. I could perhaps enchant it to come back to you. It would take time and money.
If we were getting an estimate, how much money would it cost?
For an item that already has an enchantment to add another one,
Oh.
returning...
Wait.
Well, it would mean you return customers. I could perhaps do it for... 200. Cheaper if you can find me some materials.
Just out of curiosity, if someone wanted that enchantment on a non-enchanted weapon, what would that cost them?
I could probably do it for 125.
Okay, good to know. Gonna keep that in the back of my mind.
Oh, and I see you're holding the pants. The bird bridges.
Yes. Yes, I would
Were
like
you
to.
wanting those in a bag, or did you want them glamoured?
Glamoured.
That will take a day.
Okay. Here's the name. Yep, I'll just come back in a day.
Okay, and he will take that from you and put it under the counter.
Thank you. And here is the money for that.
Okay, so that is... Your total comes out to...
Uh, 29
No,
plus
tw-
15.
yeah, 29... Wait, so no, 25...
43. No, 44. I can math.
Yeah.
Yeah. 34. Wait, no, not 34.
44.
44.
Yep.
I thought I heard you say 34. Yes, 44.
Yeah, 40.
So 44
Again.
gold.
I can cover all the expenses myself. If you guys are okay with that.
I didn't get anything,
I don't-
so...
I don't care who pays, just as long as I get paid.
Okay. And takes out the sack and kind of individually counts the rest. 'Cause he had the 15 already prepared, but he gets the other 29 on the table.
Pleasure doing business with you. I will see you
Pleasure.
tomorrow, little
I will
goblin
see you
friend.
tomorrow. So, guys, maybe we have a job for us coming back to the bar, right?
I pray.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back for future employment.
For future employment.
Okay, by the time you get back to the Shy Clam, Frank is no longer behind the bar. It's after dark already. Most people, he's probably gone to sleep himself. He has a barmaid watching over the bar. Most of the patrons are out of there. Some are still nursing the last of their drinks, but it looks like for the most part things are shutting down. Some people are walking up steps into the rooms above. And I assume you are going to join them and sleep as well?
Yes, provided that we already have rooms.
Yes, you paid for them last time.
Cool.
Okay.
Or you should have. You said you were paying, so I hope you wrote it down. Okay.
As the new person to the group, how much are the rooms?
Let's see.
Don't remember.
So for
I-
them, it was... So for Chestnut and Elchris, it was discounted at 2 silver. For the rest of you, it's 5.
Oh, okay.
They're nicer rooms for the part of town you're in. Not fancy or anything, but nicer than you'd expect in this area.
I did some trained monkey stuff, so we got it discounted. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you all
guess I'm
take
funky and
a
skinny.
much needed rest,
Heck
especially
yeah.
for Skazz and Chestnut. You all take a rest, regain your hit points, get your spell slots back, and you wake up the next morning. Does anyone have any sort of morning routine that they go through when they wake up?
I do actually.
I'm gonna be right back. My cat needs to be let out.
Okay.
Okay.
Dear.
I wake up super early, and I go to the inn, and then I just start spouting, like, verses of Ophelian's teachings.
In the end.
Just waiting for people to come to me.
Gotcha.
Oh god, he's proselytizing again.
I'm
Okay,
still in the room.
Skinny, as you are spreading the good word, a mug comes and flies and hits you in the face. Just some
Did I see who it was?
guy at a table, like, downed his mug and threw it at your face and hit you square. It's just
I
some
go
guy.
up to him and backhand him in the face.
Okay, you go up to him and slap him, and
I am not down there to help you.
he falls over unconscious on the table. He looks like he's passed out, like a couple of the other people already are. You don't know if
I sit down and then
Actually-
just like keep to myself.
actually, yeah. So these are some of these people passed out are there from last night. You assumed he was one of them that woke up to your.
Oh, you woke them up.
Yeah, you woke up the drunks. Some of them. So you knock them out. Frank is not yet at the bar. He still has one of his barmaids at the counter. So that's your morning routine. You just go and spread the word.
Yep.
Okay. Skazz, did you say you had something?
I do. I'm in the room and just with Pico,
Okay.
and I sing a little song for him.
Okay. Make a 4-1 check.
You got it. $15.
15? Okay.
Hey. It's gonna get a little better, friend. Good.
Okay. Do you,
Time for breakfast. And
Yeah.
he hops up on my shoulder and we walk out the door.
okay. Essential or Chestnut, do either of you have a morning routine you'd like to go over?
Just brushes her teeth.
Sleeps as late as possible before doing everything she needs to.
Okay. I feel like I have to ask this. What does Chestnut brush her teeth with?
Toothpaste.
Does she... Okay. I half expected it to be
Finger.
candy.
That's... Yeah, actually, that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying I just had a Twix, but I just had a Twix.
Just brush your teeth with
Okay.
Twix bar.
I'll be right back.
No, like I literally just had a Twix. While
Okay.
letting the stupid cat out.
Okay. Okay, so you all make your way to the tavern. In a bit, Frank comes back out. He says, good morning. You're all up pretty early. So, you gonna take the job, or
think we decided yes. No, Skazz died.
Enlighten us, my good man. What work there is for us?
I love Christina.
So, Garrett, of the little orc, he said he could use more help, tracking down one of these gangs. So, we don't think... The Skull Rats have been around for a while. They're pretty large. So, you could try to take down some of them, but you're not going to take them all down. If you want, this new group that you saw yesterday, the Radiants, they're newer.
Those losers?
Yes.
Those losers!
Yes, those losers. Don't.
Those losers, we will not be outshined.
I don't know if that's a slogan for them. Are you
It's
part of
my
them?
shine.
Okay. Well, you made me lose track of where I was going.
I don't know if that's a slogan for them.
So, the Radiance is a newer group. So we've actually been looking into trying to disband them before they're a problem. So you can
Those
try...
losers!
Yes, you can stop saying that. We know who you're talking about. So if you want, we can try to investigate, find them and take them down.
Yeah, let's go eat them! I want to eat them!
They're people.
I don't care.
It looks like the cat is pawing your head, Lonnie.
The what?
It looks like the cat was like pawing your head.
Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of cats.
That's funny.
Ceiling cat is watching you.
Oh, Shinon, yeah.
Even when we're not at the farm, there's a bunch of animals.
Let's take these transgressors down.
That's the idea, yeah. So unfortunately, we don't really have a lead on them. I have the items, so they might be back here, but we don't want to connect you to me, just in case. So you're gonna have to investigate on your own around town, or you could try going underneath,
What does going underneath mean?
into the pipeworks.
Oh, where the poop happens.
No. How much... Are you new to the refuge?
I'm new in a sense of I'm a youthful halfling.
You got a photo bomber there.
Hi, Dexy.
Okay. So the pipeworks.
The pipes do work!
So, Essential and Skinny, you guys can roll history if you want.
Ass. 4.
18.
18.
So
18.
Essential, you've heard of the pipeworks. So the pipeworks is so underneath all of the city, all the land that makes up this floating country. It's held above by a large layer system of pipes that go completely underneath. It's essentially this world's version of the Underdark, but these pipes do various jobs around the city, keeping things afloat, making certain things work. Transporting waste is one of them, but also just transporting other things as well. Water. Just various things. Yeah. No, not birds. But just steam, water, waste, just various things that travel through pipes are used through the pipeworks. But between the pipes, there are people who have made communities down there. So there are cities located underneath in the pipeworks and stuff like that. It's pretty much the underground. It is literally the underground. A lot of seedier characters or people who are still kind of shunned on the surface, like goblins, live in the pipeworks. And that is what Jess and Skazz already know. Skinny, you've never heard of it. Chestnut, you've definitely never heard of it.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go in and we're gonna like get all poopy?
You're not...
Were you just listening at all?
My character. Unless you guys explain to her like what the sewers actually do.
Essentially, you didn't say anything afterwards. I was just telling you what you knew.
Okay. Yeah. There's no poop in there.
Oh, there's no poop.
There's nothing.
Okay, then I want to go down and what's in there?
Well, you're not gonna go into the pipes. You're gonna go around the pipes. If you go down there. You don't have to go down there. You want to go in the pipes?
Why are we going around them? It sounds like the party's inside the pipes.
You were in a pipe yesterday. Was that a party? You look pretty beat up.
Party, you weren't there.
There was cake and everything.
Yeah, there was cake.
You looked
weren't there.
pretty beat up. Are you sure? I don't know if that's a party you want to go to again.
You weren't there.
You're right. I wasn't.
This character is so annoying. So
I mean, you could go into a pipe if you want, but you can either do the pipe works or you can investigate around town. Unfortunately, we don't have a lead for you at the moment.
Okay.
Just the symbol.
My good man, do you know a blacksmith nearby?
Or you could do more shopping, yeah. Yeah. There's a couple blacksmiths here. What are you looking for? Armor, weapons,
We have found a
horseshoes,
piece of
ships.
armor that may be of use to me, and I would like to get it fitted.
Alright. Armor. Okay, so. You want something in this part of town, or are you able to get into the nicer part of town?
Nothing preventing us to go to a nicer place. However, if person may be aware of where the gangsters may be.
You're probably going to want to stick in this part of town. Okay.
Cena, the ruffians.
The ruffians, the scallions of salt.
Ooh.
Okay, head to this part of town. It's by the docks. You're gonna look for a Minnick of the Ironhide. That's the name of a shop.
Ironhide.
Yes. Ironhide is the name of a shop, and that's kind of his self-given title.
Very well. Ironhide it is.
Yeah, so, again, we don't unfortunately have a specific job for you today. Just investigate. Try to see what you can find about the Radiant. Or if you want to go after Skull Rats, you can, but well, we could probably pay you for any you turn in. But information right now on the Radiant is a little more pressing.
Very well. We shall be on our way.
Okay, so you make your way closer to the port of Highport. he gives pretty good directions. You've found out. You're also not incapable of navigating the city, as Skazz is a pretty good navigator of streets and alleys. So you find the blacksmith's no problem. It's a little it's a small building with a interior behind, and the front part is actually an exterior forge out on the street with just railing keeping it from people just wandering in. And you see a large you see a large dwarf working the forge, pounding away at an anvil, smoothing out a sheet of metal.
Hello, my good man. We require some of your assistance.
Hey, how can I be of service?
Oh, we found this in the sewer. I was hoping you could get it attuned to me. And I show him the scale mail.
Attunes. Yeah. Wait, scale mail?
Wasn't it scale mail? The armor,
The one you found?
yeah.
It was splint.
Oh, splint. Sorry.
Tunes? I don't do magic. Just armor.
Fitted.
I could see what I can do. Now bring it here. I've always been bad at dwarfish accents. Okay, so he takes a look over it, and goes, "Are you sure this isn't magical?"
Not that I was aware. I don't see much magic.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not. Sorry, I'm bleeding, and other voice has been talking longer than I'm used to. Unfortunately, I think this might be. He takes the chest. He takes one of the arm guards from it and sniffs it, and then licks it. I taste magic on it.
I taste magic on it.
Huh.
Bad magic. Old. Not active anymore, but it'd prevent me from adjusting.
No way I can don it on then.
You might be able to, but you're gonna have some hollow pockets here. And he knocks the breastplate that was obviously made for a female. Well, not obviously. It's not boob plate or anything, but it's got a little more room in the chest than you need.
Right.
So you don't know. That's probably not good for armor to have a
Probably no
loose.
space for
Yeah.
women.
Hold on.
That was a weird
Yeah, picked
transition.
up Blade's armor.
of sneezes. That was so bizarre.
I like how the camera switched to her on the sneeze.
Is smart and he muted his mic.
You reckon where I can get it fitted? Can't hear you, Chris. You're muted still.
Sorry, I hit the button. I guess I didn't press it hard enough. Well, with magic armor, you just put it on and attune to it. But this has lost its charge. Gonna have to find some way to recharge it.
Anyone would have any ideas on how to do that? I don't know.
Put it on a female?
Try a magic
No.
shop.
Try a magic shop.
They might know how.
Very well. Now, I do have a question for you, my good man. Are you familiar with any ruffians or gangsters that are about in the general vicinity? Insert name that Frank gave us.
Which one?
Not the Skull Rats, the other one.
The Radiance?
Yes.
Do my best to avoid business with ruffians.
As do I. I try to keep them as...
I'm not on a namely basis with them. Could you describe them for me?
Have I seen them?
You've seen two members, and you've going back, you have seen the symbol before around town. It's what looks like a 10-pointed star with like little circle tips at the ends of each point.
Ah. I described that symbol then.
Well, I have seen that around, but I usually don't let them in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a couple hanging out by the docks, and he like points across the street. Like he is like right on the edge of the water. He points across the streetway and the harbor, where some of the boats are being pulled up at the moment. You see like a long stretch in front of him. They hang out in that area, usually at night. I'm not sure what they're doing. Seem to meet around a boat, though. Like it's a, and as he points, you see that there is a boat that's dry docked. Does not look like it's been in the water anytime soon. Or
You
hasn't
reckon
been
we
in the
have to
water
investigate
anytime
that?
recently. Sorry.
I'm asking like you guys.
Oh.
He's asking you guys.
Let's
Not,
go. Yeah, let's go.
did we lose Jonathan and
No
Jess?
better ideas.
Can't hear John.
I'm here.
Jonathan,
I'm
are
here.
you
I'm
muted?
just quiet.
I'm not muted.
Okay.
I can hear him. He's
I
just
can
low.
hear
There we go.
Thank you for the information, my good man. And I give him a copper piece.
Thanks. And he goes
So
back
generous.
to hammering what he was working on.
I
To the boat!
interrupted the guy.
The boat, boss, the boat.
Boat.
You're going to the
Like
boat?
the plane boss.
Yep.
Let's go to the boat.
Going to the boat.
Everybody look at us because we're sailing on a boat.
Got your flippy floppies on.
Okay. You make your way over to the ship that is currently docked that he pointed out that's been there a while. As you approach the docks, however, a guard steps up and says, "Halt! You got business here?
Yeah, we got business here.
What's your
Who
business?"
wants to know?
The guard.
Is it a guard or...
The dock guard, yes.
Okay.
We're on orders from Garrett to try
Yeah,
to...
that guy.
We're on orders from Garrett to try to get some information.
Do you have proof? That sounds like a no.
No, I pull out...
Do you think
Hold
if he
on,
told us
hold on.
publicly
No,
we would
no.
have proof? This
Wait.
is a tradition.
Chestnut.
It's me.
I got this.
Okay, you're smart.
So, for the DM's sake, this is purely a forged letter.
When did you forge it?
This is forged in his backstory. In case he ever needed to get Garrett in trouble for anything. But specifically, it's like, listen. It basically says, listen to this goblin and whatever party he is with. Signed, Garrett. Local enforcement.
Nice.
Ooh.
I can roll deception to see if this works.
Yeah, roll me a deception check.
Got it. 14.
14. Okay. He looks it over and says, "Well, she told me, but sure." And he hands it back to you.
I mean, it's a new development. He probably couldn't make it over.
Yeah, he never never makes time for his dock workers.
Oh, it's terrible.
Side note, dock worker, just so that we're on
Dock
more of a
guard.
first name basis. What's your name, friend?
Tim.
What?
Tim.
Tim. Tim, not Timothy, Tim.
Nope. Tim.
You got it, Tim.
Keep it short.
Hey, Tim. So we've been just kind of on the lookout for either some skull rats or some radiants in the area, sort of thing. Have you been hearing anything through the grapevine?
Not that I've seen. Not any of my
Yeah.
shifts. I mean, skull rats, they're always around.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of them. They're like real
That's
rats.
true. Exactly.
The Radiants, I haven't seen any chatter about them.
Hmm.
I mean, I work the mornings though, so.
That's true.
Though, you
They're
know,
not
with
much
the
morning
name
folk.
Radiants, you'd think they'd be active during the day.
Right?
Gangs are
You can't
weird.
find 'em at- Gangs are weird. You're certainly right about that, Tim. Okay. That said, if anything were to show up, like if you get word of anything, just know that Garrett's group is currently at the Shy Clam, so if you send like a little message over, and we'll keep in touch, okay?
Will do. What's your name? I
Oh,
suppose I need a name better than Garrett's group.
yeah, you do need a name better than Garrett's group. So Skinny is the main talker of our group.
Skinny.
So Skinny.
Okay. That's a name.
Also, what's like?
There is a name.
Do you have tea or coffee first thing in the morning, just in case we need to see ya and don't want to be rude dropping by?
I don't drink on the job.
Not even like water?
Don't you get thirsty?
I mean, I don't drink for enjoyment on the job. I have a flask of water, of course.
Okay. Well, if you ever need any tea, let me know. Just so that we can make these conversations less awkward and more, personable.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
thanks, Tim. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome.
I rolled deception.
What's your deception? Never mind. He failed.
11.
He believes you. I tried.
This is
Average
good.
lie.
And what is it with 11?
That's fine.
Okay. At this rate, it's going to become a 9 joke.
Yep.
Okay, so you finished talking with Tim?
Mhm.
Okay, are you going back to the Shy Clam? What are you doing?
Guys, Tim
Right.
wasn't very helpful.
Oh,
Nope.
He was nice, I guess.
That's the best that we got.
should we investigate the
Shoot,
boat?
did I lose Garrett's letter?
No, he gave it back to you.
Okay, good. That's gonna be helpful for a few things.
Should we investigate the boat?
Tell me
now
what
or
you
just
guys
wait
want to do. Like, you can
Alright.
investigate the boat now, you can come back at night, you can go get your item you ordered, you can investigate other places in town.
Should we check out the boat before they come back? Like if they're active at night, daytime is probably a safe time
Hmm.
or safer.
So he said
That's
they're
a very good
outside there's people outside the boat at night. He didn't say there's never activity during the day.
Oh,
Ah,
It's
Okay.
harder to get to the boat during night.
Stakeout.
Because you're outside.
Do you think a stakeout would be a good idea? I'm down for it. I just
I'm
Oh, I
clearly
have
hungry. I heard that a steakhouse.
Mm,
Steakhouse would be a good idea.
that'd be a great place to meet. For meat. However, I'm not sure stakeouts are in our party's best abilities.
Cling cling.
Somebody would die. We'd all just be annoyed to death.
with how fun Chestnut is, I think not a good idea. Nope.
Somebody in this group would snap.
Yeah. Yeah, Skinny has disadvantage on stealth because of armor. Chestnut has disadvantage on stealth because of personality.
Oh. Is that true?
No.
Oh.
Not mechanically.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Your first
Oh, question mark. What does the Orby thing do? It just gives off light.
The drift globe? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a light source that has no need for fuel that will magically follow you around, so you don't have to even hold it.
Cool.
Like if you want, I
We
can,
need one for our other campaign.
I can.
Got an idea. But it's gonna be really weird. Okay.
If you want
They were
the
actually sitting down and having a stakeout. And from there,
okay.
you attach your glowing orb to your mouse, and you have it run around the docks, freaking everybody out.
Okay, so
The king.
so
I'd be down to do that to Ratty.
okay, so let me just go over the actual description of a drift globe, so you know what it is and how it works.
Okay.
So it's a sphere of thick glass that weighs a pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light spell, like the cantrip, or the daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used until the next dawn. You can speak another command word of either any of these words can be your choice. So like once it's yours, you can decide what items or what words activate it. You can use the command word to make an action to make it rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. And it hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet away from it, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If
Oh, wait.
something prevents it from moving, it just gently sinks to the ground and becomes inactive. So you can use the light effect as many times as you want, and then you cast daylight once per day.
Fun time.
So, is it possible for us to get your mouse to hold onto it so that it starts following it?
It's attuned to me, so I'm assuming
It
No.
does not require an attunement.
you're
but
It's
correct.
just whoever says the word.
Yeah, but
Ratty can't talk.
Ratty can't speak.
Right.
You're right. I was incorrect about that.
For a talking rat, you would have to pay 50 gold. I'm kidding. No, you don't. You can't have a talking
What was
rat.
the other
I'm
item
going
that
to
I
cut
had?
that off
Make a
now.
talking
I'm going to
rat.
cut that off now.
What was the other item that I had? I apologize. I did not write this down. Or I did not type it in.
They were going to give you the brooch, but that is currently Elcris's because she found it. So until her player is back and decides to divvy up items, I don't want to say she gives up anything.
Oh, for sure.
Gotcha.
Honestly, my character shouldn't have it. Her character should have it. Okay.
Though, if you guys wanted to borrow an item from her, I'll say you could try that. Like, if you wanted to borrow the boots or something.
Okay. So, are we doing a stakeout is the question.
We
I'm
have
sure-
time to kill.
I'm sure if you bring enough food, Chestnut will not talk.
gotta be better ways of getting either the skull rats or the radiants just out to play. We need to go to shadier places.
Concurrence.
Perhaps the pirates, as was described earlier.
The pipes might actually be where we need to go, especially if we want more money, since getting info on the radiants didn't guarantee money.
Does it guarantee renown?
What was that? What was that?
Uh,
Jessica?
Does it give us renown?
Hmm. Maybe some reputation.
Yeah. Excuse me,
Yeah.
the cats are doing things. I have to stop them. Meatball! Meatball, stop it!
She got to meet her mic again.
Oh, saddest of kitties.
Okay.
Oh, kitten.
So what are you guys wanting to do?
Pet the kitty.
In game.
Oh. I think the pipes were sounding like the best option.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go through the pipes.
Okay.
And we'll try to find some skull rats or some radiants.
Okay. Okay.
Lead the way, my good man.
You got it with my city secrets.
Okay. Yeah, you know of a couple different entrances. You know the way you came up to the surface. Roll me in history. Yeah, I guess history check with advantage.
Okay.
Or you know, no, not history. Roll me intelligence check with advantage because of your city secrets.
It's the same. Whew, okay. The advantage, the better of the two was 10.
Ooh.
Okay, so you know the way you came up. You believe the hidden passage in the Shy Clam might be a way into the pipeworks. And possibly the Skull Rat entrance, where Tony was, might be another entrance. But that way might be into a pipe. Rather than the areas around it.
Way we came. The one with Tony.
You want to go to the
Try to
Skull...
make this game better.
So essentially, you know the way you came out, which could be seen as more of a neutral entrance. The one under the Shy Clam, which had that door with the radiant symbol on it, or the Skull Rat pipe.
Shy Clam it is. Shy Clam's got some interesting symbols around it. At least that's my thought. The
Okay.
rest party's okay with that. We go there.
Let us be on our way then.
Okay,
Okay.
so you make your way back to the Shy Clam.
Hey, we're still here.
Fra-
for drinks.
Frank and Elchris greet you. Elchris is has been working with the dog all morning and last night. She does not look like she's having a good time with it. As you can see,
We'll get there.
some of her armor has been chewed up on, and the stick she has been broken in half. And right now the dog is currently muzzled, or has the rope around its muzzle, and is in the corner growling.
Sounds
Bad
like-
dog.
I rolled for her and I did not roll well. So I assume you ask. Frank leads you back to the back and opens the entrance for you, and lets you down there. You make your way through the door, which hasn't closed. The one you tricked into thinking you were the boss. You pass through it into the same room where you found Frank being beaten up. And from here, it looks like a dead end.
Alright, guys, let's get our thinking caps on.
So it is a medium-sized room. Carved stone blocks make up the majority of it. A little cobblestone flooring. There is a small drain in the center of the room. There's boxes and empty shelves around the perimeter. It's not full of items. Like, there are places where walls are bare, and there are torches on some of the walls, keeping it lit.
So can I go up to the dead end and just like run around it, like, and like scream, "What is it? What 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 is it?" Essentially, I want to do an investigation roll.
Roll me investigation at disadvantage.
Too busy running around to be good at it.
Yes.
A 20 or
What'd you get?
I rolled a
11.
1.
Okay.
I assume
You
she still
trip
looks
and skid on your
around by
face.
scouting. What is it?
Okay.
You
How
find
far away is Skinny from me?
you find a copper piece on the floor as your face scrapes along the floor, and as you lift your face up to go, "I found a penny," your face just kind of has blood on it.
Where's Skinny?
I'm in the middle of the room.
You're in the what?
The middle of the room.
Okay. Skinny, I hurt myself. I found a copper piece, but I hurt myself. I need some help.
Give you a hug. Oh, Chad. It's all right. It's
I
all
know.
right.
I believe in you, Skinny.
Did you actually get hurt from that, or like
Huh?
anything?
Yes, she took 1 point of damage.
Really?
Yes.
Good thing
I'll
we
lay
have
on
that.
hands for her.
Okay.
Let Ophelian's love be the grace that keeps you warm at night.
Thank you. Chris, side note, do we still have those temp hit points?
No. Those
Didn't
were
think so.
just for the slime dimension.
I know. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Investigate the area.
I'll roll investigation.
6. Yeah.
Come here, people.
Gosh, everyone here is terrible.
Yep.
I know, right?
One of us
It-
needs to die and make an investigating character.
No, you
Oh.
don't see anything. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just some empty boxes, empty crates, empty shelves, an empty room. The only thing out of the
Alright.
ordinary is how empty this room is.
This is where I came out of before, right?
No,
No.
this is
alright.
not the same place you came out of the pipeworks.
Never mind.
I was gonna try, but I rolled a 9, so. Eh. Actually, that's the highest roll, isn't it, so far?
It is.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Okay. I've been watching what they've been doing. Going, this isn't working. And I try to, in my head, do mentally the opposite of what everyone's doing.
Okay, roll investigation.
17?
Okay,
Ooh.
okay, that apparently worked.
Just going, no.
So as Skazz investigates the room, yeah, everything seems oddly empty here. But also, this room, as you're investigating, going from side to side, you realize this room isn't actually square. It's cylindrical and you've found a part in the stone, like going from near the corner to near the, like, around, going around the corners. And on a hunch, you go and reach up and pull down a sconce, and the entire walls shift around you, the door flipping from one side to the other, revealing a dark passageway that leads down. And
I could
steam,
have done that
and
if I
steam
wanted.
starts pouring
No,
into the room.
So I shout, "Oh shoot, Pico, you found the room." Good job, Pico.
Pico coos and like puffs his chest feathers out, like, yeah.
See, this is why you need a navigator. Who is the brave soul who wants to venture down first?
Oh,
Who is the braver soul who
you
wants
found
to
it.
down? I
You
know.
found the idiot that's going first.
Okay. You should
Walk,
activate
walk,
your
walk, 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 walk.
globe of light before you go down there.
Chestnut!
Your command word is chestnut.
Yes.
That's
that's not that
that's what turns the light on, or is that what makes it follow you?
Both.
Okay, so you say chestnut to turn the light on. You say chestnut again, it starts floating, but the light turns off.
I didn't think this through very well. Okay.
It's gotta be
My
like,
new word will be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious against the and
gotta be like,
establishmentarianism.
words for-
Okay, follow me to establishmentarianism.
How about
I
just use
didn't know
light
she-
and follow for when you want it to be lit or for it to follow you?
Disestablishmentarianism is to follow.
I know.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is to light.
We're all gonna die. I stick to the back of the group.
There's a hum in your mind that says too many characters. Pick a shorter password.
Fine. Light.
That's for too long.
Follow. That's easy.
Accepted.
Light. You got there.
Let's go, light. Follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will stand to the back of the
So
party.
who's in front again? Chestnut?
Chestnut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chestnut.
Are you wanting to sneak through?
Yes.
Okay,
Clunk.
so
Clunk. Clunk.
everyone
Hard sandwich.
make stealth checks at advantage, except for Skinny. Make it a normal roll,
Oh, hey.
as the steam is giving you cover.
Oh dear God, I got a 10 even with advantage.
This is the best roll of the day. 22.
14.
14.
Look at us. We're growing up. Was that
Six,
6?
and Chestnut got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, 10, 14, 22.
Okay. So as you're making your way up, or sorry, down the passageway into the steam, you've noticed that the walls have left your sides, so you believe you're either in another room or you are in a hallway that is a T intersection or maybe a four-way intersection. But you hear a voice go, "Who goes there?"
I go here.
Ah. Oh, baby.
"Who are you?"
I am me. Who are you?
I can't argue with that.
Obviously you're someone who doesn't belong here.
No, her
And-
name is actually me.
My name is me. Hi.
And make a dexterity save, Chestnut.
Ooh.
Aww.
Oh, actually, wait, never mind. That requires sight.
I have the light thing following me.
Yeah, yes, but it's light and steam. So it's actually making it harder to see.
Fog.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever had lights on during fog? It makes it even worse. Okay, so rather than that, I'm going to make this with disadvantage. Natural 20 or a 4. So,
Yay.
yeah. So,
How I felt.
as you said, as the voice says, you don't belong here. You see a like hand with a dagger stab right in front of your face, but miss you by an inch.
Can you see me? Why are you doing this?
Roll initiative.
Okay.
You got it. All right.
Okay.
Why do I never remember how to do this? There it is.
Anyone?
Oh, no, I don't want this.
Anyone over 20?
Yes.
21.
Over 20, no.
Skinny got 21.
Okay. Anyone over 15? No?
I got a 20.
Got a 20.
Wait, who got a 20?
Jess.
Oh. When you said I don't want this, I thought you got something low.
No, that's why I don't want it.
Okay. Anyone over 10?
Yes.
12.
13.
Okay.
This makes so much sense.
Okay, Skinny, you are first.
If I'm next to Chestnut, which I imagine I am, since the attack was on her, would I be able to... would the enemy be within 10 feet of me?
If you were next, yes.
Okay. Pike.
But because of the visibility, you are going to have disadvantage.
Of course I would. But still I hit.
Are you sure?
Yeah. 22.
Yes, you hit.
Non-lethal. That would be 3 plus 4. 7.
7? Okay. So as you swing the pike over Chestnut's head, you swing to the right and you hit a figure through the fog. And he goes, ah! How many are you? And Essential, your turn.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at him.
Okay, disadvantage.
It doesn't say I have to be able to see it. It just says it's within range.
But you have to roll to hit, so you need to be able to see it.
Okay.
So, yeah, you don't have to see your target, so you can aim at something invisible with it. But if you don't know where it is, you have
Damn it.
disadvantage to hit it.
7.
7 does not hit. Okay.
My other one was an 18.
Okay, so...
That's a bag, honey. That's a bag. That is
It's gonna go after... Oh, I should have gone first. It's going to... Yeah, it's going to reach out for Skinny.
Plastic bag.
Does... Let's see, what is this? Does 16 hit your AC?
That is my AC, yeah.
Okay. Then it is going to reach out and grab your, grab your arm, and it is going to deal, 9 point... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong die I'm looking at. I need some more. That one, and that one. I rolled the wrong dice. So 21 points of necrotic damage.
Shit, well, I'm down. Fuck.
Are you dead?
No.
Because that would have killed me.
My total HP is 12, so it'd been
How
24 to
many
kill me.
points was that?
21.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
It rolled good.
Gonna die.
Should have done the other one.
Rip.
Not
Okay.
right.
Skazz,
Yeah.
your turn.
My friend just fell.
Who wants a cat?
guitar. Play chord. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds?
Cure wounds.
Okay.
That's like, sad little tiefling dead of night. Take your broken bones and learn to fight. Life, you're only waiting for my healing to survive.
How much healing does he get?
Cure wounds is a. Was not expecting you to fall down so quick.
Neither did I, man.
But that will be 5 points of healing.
Hope
Okay.
it'll stick.
You are back up.
Hey, you're back. And
Do you have a bonus action
as
you'd like to do?
bonus action, I am going to, kind of coupled with that song, just inspire Skinny.
Okay. Skinny, you... And you hear his song and you are inspired in battle. Chestnut.
I'm going to yell something along the lines of,
I don't know what that was.
What was that? Was that common?
What?
I think that was the
I think that was
elf.
halfling.
halfling? Halfling? It sounds like it would be halfling.
Do any of us speak
the-
halfling?
No.
No.
Upon the guy not answering, she will attempt to do a thing.
Answer what?
Huh?
Answer what?
Oh, I'm sorry. So she was like, why are you attacking us? Leave us alone.
I'll believe you that's what you said.
Nada. So I'm going to attempt to hit with my short sword.
Okay. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 8 or 7.
Nope.
Yep. That's it.
Skinny.
Okay.
You are
Uh,
prone as you are
I'm
knocked
gonna
down.
use my movement to get half up. And we're surrounded by steam, right?
Yes.
So theoretically, I could spread my wings and fly a little bit and push the steam out of the way.
Yeah?
Because you have to lift a 200-pound fucking
Yeah.
tiefling.
So Skinny like quickly spreads his wings out, like pushing steam away, and it clears a. Sorry, wrong die. 15-foot radius. So you, Skinny, from you, you can see Chestnut in front of you.
Uh-huh.
A human in black robes with purple lining to her right, and behind you is actually, yeah, you can see Skazz and Essential right behind you, because as it's a 15-foot radius or something.
Would I be able to
You were
move?
you were just coming out of the passageway, and you've entered like a really wide passageway that goes to the left and the right.
Uh-huh. And would it be spatially? Would I be able to fly the extra 15 feet, 5 up and like 10 across to be on top of the dude?
It is not really tall enough for you to fly in here.
Okay.
The confines are too close in this hallway.
Word. No worries.
But
Okay.
you are in melee
For-
range with him already.
For Bardic Inspiration, is that a D6?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna use that to hit.
But yeah, you don't have disadvantage anymore.
Right. Just really want to hit him. Oh, poop. That was bad. That was real bad. 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Oh, huzzah. And, ooh, nice damage. 9 plus 4, 13. Non-lethal.
Okay. As you swing the pike back at him, he he like clutches his chest and like looks like he's trying to stop a big gaping wound you've left him. He is now bloodied.
Yes.
Oh God, he's still
Thing
up.
happened.
He is still up though. Essential, your turn.
All right, so we can see him. Everything is good. We're gonna magic missile this dude.
Okay.
Let's see.
Roll 3d4.
I got 4, 3, 5.
So 12 plus 3,
So
so
12.
15. Or
No,
were you?
that was with.
Oh,
was
that was with the plus ones. So 12. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He is still up. He is going to. Skinny, you hurt him a lot, so he's going to.
He hurt me.
Yeah. He's going to raise his hand, and you see like a purple glimmer form around him. And then he's going to make an attack, like try to stab you with his dagger. Oh. Does 15 hit?
Does not.
Okay, and 10 is not going to hit either. So he's going to stab at you twice with his dagger, and miss both times. Like you just like push it away with your gauntlet, or like sidestep one of them, then like push his hand away with the other. Skazz, your turn.
Yep. I'm looking after observing everything that's gone on with this. Starting to think you're more afraid of us than we're afraid of you.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you will be.
Oh.
And I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Is that a save?
That is a Wisdom save.
Is it considered a charmed or frightened effect?
I don't believe so, no. Dissonant Whispers. It is not a charm effect. It's just it's psychic mental damage.
Okay. Natural 20. He succeeds. Is that for half damage or no damage?
Still getting half damage.
Okay.
Just like,
Roll your damage.
stay on. There. Go. So 14 divided by 2 is still 7.
How do you want to do this?
The whisper that goes into his head is just going to simply be rats.
Ooh.
Before
Okay.
he gets knocked out.
So you like stare at him and say, "You will be," and everyone else just sees him go, like his face goes pale and his eyes widen and his mouth gapes and he just falls over backwards. And
That was neat.
he's down.
He will be. But
Pain.
look, buddy, I've only got healing words after this.
I'll spend 3 points to heal myself. Or lay on hands. So,
8.
more than half.
Yeah.
8.
Alright, I investigate pockets.
Okay, roll investigation.
I really need to become proficient in investigation, guys. Yep, because that's an 8.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Okay. So you find 15 gold coins, and you see he's wearing what looks, the way it's made looks similar to a holy symbol. It's on a chain. It's made of pewter, and it's got like a silver frame to it. You see the symbol of the radiance made of pewter.
Oh, no.
It is the 10-pointed star with the circle tips.
I pocket that. This can come in handy. Also, you said you have black robes with purple lining.
Yes. Like the edges and the frills are purple. And
about-
the inside is purple as well.
Nice. I disrobe that and put that into my disguise kit.
Okay, you undress him, and underneath he's wearing leather armor and like regular clothes underneath his robe.
I don't care about that. He's got a fancy robe.
Okay. Add Radiance robe to your inventory.
Will do.
Or the Radiance robe, I should say.
Yes.
So is he D?
He did.
Okay.
After, as Skazz is going through his pockets, you see some blood like drip out of his nose and his ears.
Hmm.
Might still be
Gross.
alive.
His chest isn't moving.
Might.
Say a prayer for him.
Say
Okay.
a little prayer for him.
Go with Ophelia. But you can't because you're D.
I kick his face.
You successfully kick his face.
There we go. If you did have a death saving throw, and he now doesn't.
At this point, the steam is starting to come back in.
Alright. So, got an idea. Because obviously, all my ideas are doing so well today. That's fine. We've got a Radiance robe. And an entrance. We should just go back.
To...
The guards. They wanted Radiance information, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And this one guy almost killed one of us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's send better meat shields down this hole.
That is a thing.
Yeah.
Hmm. I only have so much meat.
Exactly.
Not much today.
We are not made of much meat.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Should we go a little bit forward to see if we see anything else, and then,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
yeah,
If
afterwards
we
head
hear
back.
anything, we turn tail and run.
Right.
Okay. And we make a big fuss. Chestnut, how are you at making big fusses?
I'm good at it.
Good.
Okay, so you're going to continue on?
Just for a
Which
little
way
bit,
are you going, left or right?
yeah.
Did he come towards a specific direction?
He was to your right.
Oh, he came from the right?
Yes.
Then we should go right.
Okay. Are you still wanting to stealth?
Yes.
Yes.
Re-roll your stealth rolls. So everyone
Okay.
with advantage except for Skinny.
Wow.
Bad.
I rolled a 13.
15.
18.
18. Come on, cat.
Skinny?
Go outside and be a cat. I know.
Huh?
You're a cat. I know.
Your stealth roll?
You're a cat.
12.
Okay. I don't know if you said it. I didn't hear it come through.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's a very loud cat.
This guy's 12 to 15.
And me.
And
Good
you-
dog.
Okay, so as you make your way down the right-hand tunnel or passageway, your view is. Do you still have the drift globe up?
What about my drift globe?
Do you still have it lit up?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that makes it very hard to see.
Drift globe, turn off. Drift globe, unlight.
And it turns off. No.
Reboots.
It's a clapper. Okay, you turn it off, and then all of a sudden, as you turn off the drift globe, the steam is gone. And you're in the passageway.
Really?
Pipes lining the walls and the ceiling and the floor. Though what you're actually standing on is like metal grating plates. But now that the light is gone, the steam disappears from you. And the entire passageway has like this dull red glow to it. So you can see, it's like dim light, but you can see. And as you continue down the passageway, you see branches going left and right. And do you take any of these, or do you want to keep going straight? Nothing like has drawn your attention, any particular path. Okay, so as you keep going straight, you eventually reach like a circular area that's a little more spread out, that has passageways going in spokes. And also you all enter the room. Skazz, you have the symbol?
Yep.
One of the passageways that goes kind of hooks back a bit to on your left side and descends down, carved onto the wall suddenly where there wasn't a symbol before. As you walk by it, the holy symbol like shudders, and a symbol of the radiance appears on the wall. So the door was open. You just now know which path to take.
I think it's this way, guys. Side note, anytime that we keep finding a junction, like through the paths, I'm casting prestidigitation and making little green arrows going the opposite, pointing the way we came.
Okay, clever.
Good idea.
How many of those can you have up there once again?
Prestidigitation.
Range is only 10 feet, though.
Is it really?
And it's 3... yeah, 3 times.
Object. Only 3 times.
Yeah, so this would be the fourth junction.
Shoot.
But you've gone a straight path. You haven't like made any turns until this room.
True. So I dispel the first. No, I keep the first one because that's where we turned right. But I dispel the. I'll make this number 2.
Okay.
Of just a light green arrow pointing the way we came.
Okay. And do you want to descend? Or did you want to go back to the tavern?
Should we descend, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling good, Skinny? Okay.
Okay, so you descend and walk for a couple minutes. The path goes down at a steady angle, and then it flattens out. And as it flattens out, at your feet, you can see where there is opening to the right-hand side of you. This hasn't been a straight width, so there's been a bit of a curve to it. To the right of you, there's now an opening, and you hear bustling noises, people moving around, people talking, things clattering, and you hear conversation. You can't like pick out any particular words at the moment, but you do hear like conversation and people moving around down below, like quite a few people.
Interesting. But also, we would die if we got into a scrap with anybody down there.
Alright,
I
so we've
still
got...
have all of my spell slots, and I'm at full health. I mean, thanks to Skinny, but I'm at full health.
Yeah, you're also still really squishy.
What size, like, what, how big a body is the cloak fitted for?
Oh, the robe?
The robe of radiance, or the radiance robe, yeah.
It was for a human.
Well,
Trench coat.
two of us fit this description.
Trench coat.
Or two bards in a trench coat.
Do you really want us to do the trench coat? I'm there for that.
Two bards in a trench coat. Because I am, no offense to someone who looks literally like the devil and another devil, I am probably the scummiest looking person here. Do we want me to be seen by these guys or no?
And do you really want her to be the voice? For the face?
You got a really good point. Okay, wearing the mask. We're putting on the robe.
Okay.
Which mask?
My theater mask.
Okay.
Down the robe.
Tell me you have the boots of elven kind.
Two
You
bards
do
in a
not.
trench coat.
You
We
do not
can
ask to borrow
those.
them.
Okay. We get our story straight before we go down there. Understood?
There's no story. Shut up.
Cool.
So are Skazz and Chestnut going alone?
I was going to say that if these two tieflings follow us, then it's like these are tiefling bodyguards. But if not, then we're fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Well,
So who's going down and who's staying?
yeah, that's the question. Is it
I mean,
just-
I'll call attention, so I should stay.
Okay. It's just Skazz and Chestnut.
Just Skazz and Chestnut.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm a crappy bodyguard.
It's okay, I got you.
Okay.
Aw.
Not crappy, just adequate.
Hold on. Keep Pico with you. And puts Pico on Essential's shoulder.
Magic.
Yep.
No, my.
If anything were to happen to this guy,
Yeah.
tell him that he needs to go to the homeland. Okay? Sorry, if anything bad happens to me, tell Pico he needs to go to the homeland, okay?
And he'll understand that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Russia or something?
Well-trained bird, alright?
Alright.
Mother of Hugenland.
That's on Essential's shoulder, not...
Okay. So Pico is staying with Essential.
Okay.
So Chestnut and Skazz, what's your plan here?
Okay, plan...
Two bards and
Or
trench coat.
tell me what you do. So as you descend the
we're just
walkway.
gonna sneak up to the table and just act like we were there the whole time.
Oh, you want to sneak? Okay. Roll me a stealth check. So both of you roll me a stealth check.
Got it. Everything is fine.
Or I guess
Nat 20.
more accurately, Chestnut roll a stealth check. Skazz
Nat 20.
roll an acrobatics
Nice.
check.
And acrobatics?
Yes.
Can you guys inspire each other?
Wait, can bards inspire each other?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
we can inspire each other.
Oh my gosh, you got this, buddy.
I bardic inspiration you.
Yeah, okay. This is so broken.
The living daylights
I
out of you.
have not been doing this.
We just can't, like, it doesn't stack.
So, adding all the bonuses, I got a 20 on the
I got a
athletics.
23. No
So
bonuses.
a natural 20
Did
and
you
a,
bardic inspiration me? What did you say?
so you got a natural
Okay.
20 and Skazz got
I got
a
a nat
dirty
20.
20? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 23 after all that.
So yeah, you managed to sneak in and take a seat on like a crate that's by the wall of the ramp. So how this works is
Okay.
the ramp goes down, and as it descends lower and lower, there's a point where the wall that was on your right stops and flattens out because it makes the ceiling of this area. It's about 30 feet to the floor here. And it's like a wide open area. You see like some shacks set up, some temporary buildings, some made a little more permanent, like they've looked like they've been here a while, so that they've been reinforced. But people are like milling around, talking around in the like center, like a makeshift plaza to this little area where there's a bunch of buildings. People are moving crates, moving goods, just chatting with each other, just like people on the surface, but they're underground. You do see a lot more drow and goblins and kobold and some dirtier looking people down here.
Shoot, I could.
You see you see the occasional orc. But yeah, it's like a scene from above, but down below, in a poorer part of town.
Okay.
And you do see a few people wearing the symbol of the Radiance on their clothes, either on a little rag shoulder cloak, or like a rag that they put on their shoulder as if it was trying to be a cloak, or like people with the pewter symbol that you have on yourself, just around their necks. There's a guy with a shield that has it carved in.
Ooh. Nice shield. Nope, we're not stealing today. Okay.
So just these people with the symbol of the Radiance on them, milling about with the other townsfolk, with the other pipework folk.
Okay. I've got a really interesting bad idea.
Chestnut is not talking.
Okay.
What's your bad idea?
My bad idea, as I'm seems to be just mumbling to myself.
As you're
Go
talking
up
to your
the
crotch.
table. Nope. Just kind of looking out because we got a mask on, so we're fine. And it's just like,
Mhm.
okay, we go up to the table of radiance. We say something cool, cryptic sounding, like "May the radiance shine everywhere" or something like that, and see if we can get some information.
May the radiance shine everywhere. Okay.
So I also, there's no Radiance like at a table. This isn't like a high school lunchroom setting.
I thought
You've seen them
Sorry,
like no, they're just walking around the crowds. As you spent a few minutes like people watching, you've seen them like just blend with the crowds. They're all around. No one seems to be paying them much mind.
Okay, then we have to go up to one of them.
I'm just underneath you, whatever you want.
Okay, hit my left foot if you think this is a good idea. Hit my right foot if it's a bad idea.
It's both.
Okay, no response.
Chestnut.
Chestnut?
What do you want her to say? Do you want her to like
She-
grunt?
she-
No.
He wants you to.
No, I said hit my left foot.
I misheard you.
Okay, hit my left foot if you think this is a good idea. Hit my right foot if you think this is a bad idea.
Left foot.
Okay. We walk up to... I'm looking for one of the more isolated radiants.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pretty close. Close to one of the like makeshift shacks. You see
Okay.
one of the guys, a guy in like leather armor, just watching over the crowd. He's one of the guys with a shield with the radiant symbol carved into it.
Mm. All right. Then we're gonna go over to the shield guy. He's about, I don't know, 20 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk on up to him. And we're just going to ask, anything out of the ordinary today? Oh, shoot. I should try to mimic the voice of the guy that we killed.
Okay, so you just walk up to him.
Do you have the feat? Did you hear it for at least 1 minute? Because I kind of feel like you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Do you have the feet?
But I don't have that feat.
Yep.
Got
So,
sharpshooter.
You got sharpshooter.
as you
Yeah.
as you walk up to this figure and start talking to him, like asking anything out of the ordinary today, he goes, "You're not Skazz," and he just like he's gonna make a swing at you, pulling out his mace.
crap.
14 to hit.
Well, hold on. Question.
So
Weird question.
Yeah.
Is he going for the legs or is he going for the body?
he's going for the body.
Okay, he hits.
Uh, 4 bludgeoning damage as he hits you in the chest with his mace and knocks you off of Chestnut onto the ground.
I was gonna say, should I make an acrobatics check to see if I stay?
You can make a strength check.
Strength check. That's fine. That's perfect. 12.
Yeah, I'll say you just barely managed to hang on to Chestnut. Your little clawed goblin feet digging into her shoulders a bit.
Sorry, what was the name he said before he hit me?
You're not Skazz.
Skazz. It's like, no, I'm not.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Both of us are just.
Everyone.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, that's 12. Right.
19.
Anyone over 20?
Okay.
No one? Anyone over 15?
19.
16.
And a 16 on Chestnut.
Okay. Anyone over 10?
That's a 12 for me.
15.
Okay. So, Essential, you hear this commotion down below, as someone goes, "You're not Skazz," and he like, and you hear a thump. And you're also going to hear him say, "Everybody clear out," and you're going to hear people start running down below.
Okay.
Do you react at all, or do you stay above and out of the way?
Kind of want to run over to where I can see what's happening, but I don't really want to get involved.
Are you wanting to sneak, or are you wanting to just run down there as fast as possible?
No, we'll keep sneaking. Let's see.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make me a... This is gonna be your action to, like, sneak down there, and it's gonna take your entire turn, because normally when you're sneaking you move half speed. So roll
Yeah,
me a stealth
fine.
check.
15.
Okay, you sneak, and like you get to just where the ramp separates from the wall, and you can see down below, and you see you see a figure with a mace, like rearing up to hit your friends in the robe. You assume it's them. It's someone in a robe.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Chestnut, your turn.
Hold him tight.
You just hold tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want
Shoot,
it?
I forgot. I'm a spellcaster.
Yeah.
Look, she's adorable. No. Actually, let me see. Do I need to see someone for vicious mockery? I have to be able to see him. Could I see through like the hole?
Do you want to
The
like?
hole in the trench coat?
Do you want to like? It's not a trench coat. It's a robe. So do you want to like part it a little bit?
It's just a giant
Sure.
rope.
Okay. Yeah, you can part it just a little bit so
That's
your
cool.
eye can see out.
Cool. Make a the nearest person towards, which I think is just one person.
Does it specify
The guy with the
hostile?
Yeah, the guy who yelled.
Or it says nearest?
No, it doesn't say nearest.
So you're just choosing
I'm-
nearest. So it's just one guy
Yeah,
that you're
I'm
fighting right
assuming-
now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I have to make?
Wisdom saving throw.
Failed.
DC 13.
Failed.
Okay. So vicious mockery is 1d4 psychic damage. They also have disadvantage on their next roll before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Let me roll 1d4. Roll. It takes 2 psychic damage.
Okay. He like grabs this and goes, ah! What are you?
The brain.
Who are you? And Skinny, it's your turn. You also hear this commotion, and Essential like slunk down the ramp to like see what was going on, leaving you behind.
I'm going to assume that we were the ones causing the commotion.
Mm-hmm.
So how far? Would I have to dash fully to get like up in there?
Yes, it would be a full dash to get down below, but you'd be right in the fight for
Okay.
the next turn.
Dash.
Okay, are you running or are you flying?
Can I fly? I don't know how much room there is.
So down the ramp, you'd have to run, but like once you got to where it opens up, about halfway down, you could start flying.
Okay.
So like you can like
I'll fly.
run down the ramp, and then as soon as it opens up, you like fly and turn the corner sharply, and you're right there.
I shall do that.
Okay. So you do that, and Skazz, your turn.
Cool. All right.
He did not seem fooled at all by you.
Yeah, that's silly. Yeah.
I rolled
I
a
didn't
nat
even know.
20 on investigation.
Oh, I should have tried to get a nat 20 on deception. That would have been good. Okay, well that's fine. I'm going to be jumping off my friend's shoulders and trying to strike with a rapier.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
You got it. 14.
14 hits.
My cats are doing something. I'll be right back.
Got it. And it's rapier. All right. Well, that's fun. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
3.
You
-1
you
strength.
stab into him with your rapier, and just like, since you're not being held up as high anymore, you kind of just fall down to the floor and pull it out as you descend.
Yep.
It
Isn't a
is.
rapier versatile though? Or finesse?
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
versatile.
finesse.
It's finesse. Wait, did you add your dex to that? To the damage?
No, I subtracted my strength for the damage. Oh, right. So
Yeah, I
going
could have
the
sworn
other
your
way.
dex was higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, going the other way. Plus 3. So 7 is actually 7 damage.
Okay, much better.
That's better.
Okay. So it's going to be his turn now, and he's going to strike at you once more. 23
Okay.
to hit.
Okay, that
Skazz,
hits.
yeah.
There's disadvantage though because
Oh,
of
disadvantage.
Oh, because of disadvantage, right. Almost forgot. A 9 to hit.
That's a miss, my friend.
Yep. And second attack, natural 1. So, yep. So he swings at you, but his he grabs his head at the last second, causing his swing to like just barely miss you. and then he's still grabbing it as he swings laterally, but misjudges your height and goes over your head. Essential. So you can see this from where you are, and you are hidden at the moment.
How far away are they?
They're about 30 feet below you.
Okay. So we'll try Ray of Frost at this dude.
Or actually, the floor is 30 feet below you, so where
Yeah,
he's standing,
that's fine.
he'd probably be like 45-ish.
Yeah, it's still less than 60.
Okay, so Ray of Frost roll to hit.
I kind of rolled a 26.
Nice.
Nice. Roll damage.
Let's see, so 1d8 would be a... Oh, well, shit. I got a 1.
Oh,
However, it also takes... its speed is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
Okay, so it takes 1 point of frost damage. You see, like...
That's great.
I used my good roll on the first one.
So you see a layer of frost appear over his body, but he just kind of like shrugs it off his top half,
Kinda
but
chilly,
his
yeah.
legs are still kind of stiff. Chestnut. Is she back yet?
Chestnut, you are muted. There you
Right. I guess the same thing again.
Vicious Mockery again?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
What is this exactly? Is
So,
it human?
this is a, this is another human. He's got like black clothing with dark leather armor overlaid with it. And he's got like a wooden shield with the radiant symbol carved into it on his left arm, and a stained, like a mace in his other hand. And he's got a large crossbow on his back.
Right. Your leather armor is made out of horses.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That is accurate.
unfortunately he succeeded with a natural 20. Does anything happen on a success?
No.
Okay.
Only a fail.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you wanted to do?
Mm-mm.
Skinny, your turn. You are in melee now.
okay. Am I like hovering like 10 feet above? Can I flank him
Yeah.
or not? Sure.
If
I'll
you
whack him upside.
so to flank him, you have to get
What?
behind him.
Okay. Well then I'll just land behind him.
Okay. So make an attack roll with advantage.
Coolio. As I swing my pack, I just shout, "Heathen!" And it's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. 14 piercing, non-lethal. Or bludgeoning, I guess, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. That hurts a lot. And he goes, ah! What? How many? Why are you here? Skazz, your turn.
We're here for one reason and one reason only. I asked you a simple question and you swung at me. And there's far more of us.
Is that
Wow, that is dark.
Is that all you can do?
Intimidation? Or...
Yeah. Are you wanting to intimidate?
Get to answer it. Yeah, I'm attempting to intimidate.
So roll intimidation.
18.
19.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. I stab his foot.
So intimidation was your action. He goes,
Oh
"Mm,
shoot.
You don't scare me. The light protects." and he is going to attack.
Oh,
He's
as
going
a
to
bonus action.
what?
As a bonus action. Oh. Well, she should, and I'm sending Bardic Inspiration over to Essential.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So what? You inspire Essential with that dark knight-esque speech.
Mhm.
He is going
All
to
right, go ahead.
turn around and swing at Skinny. 22 to
It
hit,
hits.
and 8 bludgeoning damage.
Gets reduced by 3 because of my feet, so 5.
So 5. And you're still up, right?
I am. I got 3 hit points left.
He's doing great.
He's going to attack you again. 12 does not hit you, I
Does
assume.
not hit.
Yeah. So he hits you. He like turns around and like smacks you like an uppercut with his mace, hitting you in the jaw. But as he goes to like take another swing, Skazz, you like grab his belt and like pull him back just an inch and make him miss. So Essential, your turn. You are inspired.
Okay, what does inspiration do again?
So
You have a D6 that you can add to a roll.
yeah, so you can roll a d20 if you want to. You can then add a d6 on top of that, or you can save it for another time, for like a saving throw or
In
something.
the next 10 minutes.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now and just magic missile this dude.
You got it.
Okay.
'Cause it's fun. 2, 3, 2. So 7 total. Ah.
Okay, that is.
It's got some wind resistance.
Kind of far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes for like ever though. It's 120 feet. Damn.
He is very badly hurt, but he's still standing. Chestnut. What would you like to do?
He's still standing?
He is barely still standing. He's like grasping his chest, but he's got his mace like ready to kind of limply swing at someone.
Vicious mockery. The darkness is coming! The darkness is coming! The darkness is coming!
Oh, what's your save DC again?
13.
13, dude.
Roll your damage.
Whoa. 1. 1.
How do you want to do
the
this?
one club.
What?
You knocked him down to 1 hit point.
Oh my
And then
god.
so how does Chestnut want to do this?
I don't know. She yells, the darkness is coming. He grabs his brain, or his head. His think meat doesn't work anymore, and so he just, like, falls to the ground.
Okay, so as you say, the darkness is coming, you kind of just part the robe as you're chanting this, and he grabs his head and he goes, "Ah!" And he like freezes, and you see behind his hands, his eyes have turned black,
The darkness
and he is
came.
froze.
Oh.
And by this point, everyone else has like run out of the area. Like even though the members of the Radiance have left, like and a lot of the boxes and items you saw people like handling have been taken with them.
Dang it.
Right. But the shield.
The shield is on him.
Yep. This would be a good thing to give
Yeah.
to the bards.
So-
Sorry, bards, the guards.
So that is where we're going to end it here for today.
Okay.
We'll pick it up next week. You guys are
Alright.
underneath. You've knocked out or you've killed this guy. You're not quite sure what's happened to him.
Question mark. His feet.
So yeah, we're going to pick it up next week. You guys are level 2.
Yay.
So-
Yay.
But before we end, I would like everyone to roll your hit points now. Like roll your hit points for your next level.
We level up.
Got
Yes.
it.
Average cool.
I'm rolling.
I'm just gonna take the average.
Okay, tell me how
Five.
what your new hit point max is.
5 plus my con, so 6. So my new is 15.
And how do I do this?
So for
Uh,
sorcerer, what is it?
So, Chris,
Yeah.
actual roll.
I can't see it.
Oh, it's an 8.
It's an 8. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, re-roll ones, because don't rolling a
Oh,
1
fair.
on a that's awful. So for sorcerer, your hit die. What's your hit die?
My hit?
No, your hit die. So like if
It died.
it's a 1d6, so roll a 1d6.
Just
Okay.
1d6. And then
Sorry, I don't have my book right now. It's still boxed somewhere.
Enzyme 18.
1d6. Roll. I got a 5.
5,
And, yeah,
and then
your
what's your
Constitution.
constitution modifier?
Ability mod is +3.
So that's a +8. So you were at 9, so you're now at 17.
Now I'm at 17.
Skazz, so
Awesome.
what's your new total? So it's 9 plus 8
18.
plus... And you have a 1
Plus
con?
'cause
Okay.
My constitution +1.
Okay, skinny?
20 total.
It's what?
20.
20 total? Okay.
This is
And then I'll get Jill's when she's back. Okay.
Jill leveled up by trying to train a dog.
Yes, that dog was beating her up.
Yep.
So, we'll pick this up next week. You guys are in the Pipeworks. And I'm going
We
to
are.
stop the stream.